up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL, episode number 4. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show opens with K.Michelle going to Ariane's house to have midday drinks with Ariane and Mimi, because she wasn't able to get together with them at her showcase because of all the stuff that went down with Stevie J. When she gets there, and Ariane is like, Mimi has something to tell you, and K.Michelle's like, okay, what's going on? And Mimi is over there and she's breathing hard and she's looking down and she's trying to get herself together. I'm just like, bitch, will you tell her what's wrong? K.Michelle's like, what's going on? Like, well, did I do something? You could tell that K.Michelle was ready to switch gears real fast if she needed to. Like, okay, am I fixing to be bum rushed or something? You can't just be springing this kind of stuff up on somebody that's been through a whole bunch of shit. So K.Michelle's like, what's going on? Mimi, she starts on her whole swan song. She is really like, I am woman, hear me roar. She is Billy Badass, basically. She's pissed off, and she goes on her whole, I'm over it. I'm not a woman scorned. I don't want revenge. I'm going to move on with my life. I deserve better, blah, 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 blah. She's over Stevie J. And then she stares at the camera for like 15 minutes. I was just like, nigga, you can stare at the camera for an hour. Shit, that don't convince me. I got to see it to believe it. Because you cannot tell me that Mimi is just finding out about Stevie J after 15 years and she just now realizing the dog that he is. Man, please, you can tell that to the next fool, but not this one. You got to get up early in the morning to get something past this fool. Stevie J comes by the house and, Mimi is still on her Billy Badass and, she's real pissed off, you guys. And you know how I could tell? Because she talks with her whole body and her hands. Everything be all like this. You ain't said nothing to help me. You was with that bitch. I was standing there having to say stuff to her. You go be with that bitch. You didn't come to my defense in no kind of way. If you want to be all in the gutter with them kind of hoes, then you go over there and be in the gutter. Just all this. Like, nigga, you gonna keep on talking like this the whole time? Stevie J can't get a word in edgewise, you guys, and he really doesn't care. He looks amused like he always does. He's always got that same kind of like, when he talk, everything's like this. I could do a whole video of just everybody's mannerisms and faces and sounds that they make. Stevie J thinks the shit is funny. He's kind of like one of those guys that realize like, oh, my woman got a little bit of spunk in her. He ain't never probably seen this side of Mimi because, Mimi is finally getting her audience. She's in front of the camera, so she got to do a little extra. So he's just kind of looking at her. Did you guys see when he made fun of her when he was just like, I was cracking up. You can't help but laugh at how stupid he is. It's just a fruitless argument because, like I said, Stevie J is not taking her seriously, and Mimi just kind of sends him on his way. So he go walk out to his car. He go this way. He like, oh, the car not that way. Oh, okay, this way. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Now, because Stevie J is so confused and so upset about it, he go and drag Benzino's dusty ass out the relic some damn where and ask him for advice. Benzino's giving him advice, shit that everybody done already said. Mimi don't trust you, and you fucking around with all these women. You need to be monogamous. You need to give Mimi what she wants. You need to get your business tight because your slip is hanging. I guess Stevie J has this big epiphany that his business is suffering. He's got too much shit going on with these women that he needs to get back in the game. And, he really wants to make it work with Mimi. I guess he was saying that off of the benefit of Benzino because he don't want to be with Mimi. Like, why are you telling your friend that when we all know you don't want to be with Mimi? But he said he want to do right by Mimi and, make her happy and make her trust him again. So, that's, I guess. Scrappy's in his new place and he's happy. He said he can walk around butt asshole naked if he want to, scratch his balls, and ain't nobody else gonna tell him otherwise. He's pumped up. We ain't got damn lick of furniture up in there, but you know, this is baby steps. Let's get into place first. Mama D come up there to visit him, and you know, he's eating a bowl of cereal and he's talking to her and telling her about, you know, the relationship with Erica is just like, it's over. You know, she my baby mama. You know, I know she my baby mama. I can't even say it. You say it so fast. She my baby mama. Mama. She my baby mama. Y'all, I'm telling you, that Atlanta, it's an Atlanta drawl that is so hard to get. My daughter, if she wasn't at home, I would bring her in this car and make her do it for you. He was just like, that's my baby mama. But, you know, other than that, the relationship is not working. So, you know, it is what it is. Mama D is like, what about Bucky with her fine ass? I was like, all right, Mama D, you sure is real interested in my Bucky. He was just like, oh, you know, that's just my best friend. That's been my best friend, you feel me, for about 4-5 years now, you feel me. When Mama D asked him if he hit it, and he was just like, nah, that's when I tell you to stay in your lane, you feel me. And stay out my business, mama. That's none of your business, you feel me? Mama D was like, that's right, I was tripping. Then he changes it up and he tells Mama D how Stevie J called Erica a bitch. And you know, Mama D was like, bitch? Y'all listen, I didn't know that it was some code that you couldn't call somebody a damn bitch. Yeah, this shit is disrespectful, especially when a guy calls a woman a bitch. Like, to me, that's really, really disrespectful. But they act like it's a fucking code. Like, is it a fucking rule book somewhere to say you can't call somebody baby mama a bitch? Because there's a whole bunch of people breaking that rule. But y'all know Mama D now, she got all Godfather-esque, and she was just like, no disrespect in these streets. You go show him what it is. You cannot be disrespecting the prince. I am not going to stand for it, and you not going to stand for it either. And I was like, all right, Prince of the South. Did y'all know he was the Prince of the South? Okay, that would make Erica what? The princess of the South? And I guess that would make Bucky a concubine? So yeah, anyway, she tells him to go handle it. So, you know, he's just like, I'm gonna handle it, you feel me? Meanwhile, you guys, Erica's on a whole different page. She is in love with Scrappy. Like, I don't know what in her brain makes her think the fact that he moved out the house, that they are actually moving forward in their relationship, but somewhere in her brain, that's what she thinks. Her mama's just as confused as I am, and her mother is sitting there talking to her and is just like, what's going on with you and Scrappy? Like, you know, you could do so much better. You know, it's just sounding like maybe it's not working between you two. And Erica's just like, no, mama, everything is fine. Everything is great. We've never been better. And, you know, I know what I'm doing. And, you know, the mama's just like, yeah, but moving out is moving backwards. You know, why would you guys separate when you are trying to come together as a family? And, you know, Erica's just like, no, we just need our space and everything. But no, I know at the end of all of this, I'm going to have a ring. You know, we're going to be getting married. So the mama's just looking at her like, okay, you know, like, all right, stupid ass child. I can't tell my baby nothing. She just going to have to learn the damn hard way. But hey, you guys, Erica says she's weathered for the storm, says she is ready. You know, she's not going to jump in the kitchen unless she's ready to get burned. But she doesn't think that it's going to work that way. She thinks that they're about to get married. Okay, so that's where Erica is. Well, Scrappy is back at his place with Bucky. And if you guys remember Bucky is from Flavor Love. Bucky had the nerve to tell us that she wanted us to call her Shay. I was like, nigga, Flavor called you Bucky, I'ma call you Bucky. Bucky is there with Scrappy. You know, they at the pool. You know, she takes off her sarong. I'm sure you guys saw the butt shot that is required on Love and Hip Hop ATL. For some reason, they just determined to make sure that we see everybody's ass on this show. She takes it off. They're flirting back and forth, laughing and shit. She wanted to put the damn sunscreen on him. He get about a big ass glob and he just rubbing it all on her. You know, just ain't rubbing the shit in or nothing. It's just like, yeah, you can tell that nigga ain't never been to the beach. But what I did like about Bucky is that when Scrappy was telling her about what Stevie J has said about you know, Erica calling her a bitch and everything, and how he was gonna go and handle the situation, you know, Bucky was just like, oh, okay, so you gonna go and handle it. Don't you think that that's kind of like sending a mixed feeling? Like, why are you trying to protect her like that? You know, if y'all not together? And you know, he back on that's my baby mama. You know, you gotta respect his baby mama. She's just like, you know, so I guess you would do that for me too. And he was just like, oh yeah, definitely. And she was just like, but I wouldn't ask you to do that. And that's what was cool about it, because as much as I really want Stevie J to get his ass whooped, it is kind of like a bitch assness a little bit to run back and tell your man. I mean, yeah, we really want Scrappy to beat up Stevie J, right? And I was all for it, but then it's kind of childish when you really think about it. Erica going back and telling Scrappy, and just knowing that he's gonna want to do something to Stevie J, to me is just sort of like, you know, your man might get in trouble. The nigga is on probation for whatever he done did in the past. It's like, it seemed like you would have wanted to try to kind of curtail that. So the fact that Bucky was like, I wouldn't ask you to do that, you know, that was cool to me. So, you know, I was like, all right, Bucky, you my girl. Stevie J is at Joseline place and she just had the abortion. She's worn out, telling them how she's got all these prescription pills that she's got to take, and you know, she's just kind of over this whole situation, that if they gonna be together, then they gonna be together, and if they not gonna be together, then she not gonna be sleeping with him no more, and that it's just gonna be strictly about the business. Stevie J, he's amused, y'all. He got his face. He kind of like, you know, when he talked to her, everything is all kind of like this, like, you know, we got a lot of work to do. She's just like, see, this is exactly what I mean. You don't even care about my health or nothing. All you talking about is getting back to work. The shit was really a scene out of damn Baby Boy, okay? Like, she was telling him that he don't care about her, and you know, that she's suffering and she's sickly and tired and all this stuff, and he was just like, I do care, you know, I just made you breakfast. And I was just like, that shit was just like the scene y'all remember in Baby Boy when she found the damn rubbers in the back of the car and she looked at it and she was just like, extra rib. Well, at least you went all out. All I get is a trip to the clinic. And she's just like, yeah, nigga, that's the least you could do. I mean, I just got an abortion for your baby. The least you could do was bring me something to damn eat around here. Y'all, I loves me some Baby Boy. I could quote so many damn lines from that, like when she was in the car, she was like, he don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. Later on, you guys, Joseline is practicing her song with her choreographer, and all I want to say is, if you got to hire a fucking choreographer to teach you how to do stripper moves when you used to be a damn stripper, then somebody need to fire a choreographer, because I know there's a better way to spend your money. All that 1, 2 step and crossover and point and go and go. Did you see I just did that for free? Anyway, Stevie J comes up there and he's got his full-on Pimp Daddy Mac talk from back in the days. He's laying the shit on strong, telling her how it's just me and you, and we a team, and we gonna do this together, and are you ready, and you gonna be with me, you know, and blah 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 blah. He had to do a whole different approach than he does with Mimi, because Mimi don't go for this shit no more. The teamwork shit is through with Mimi. Mimi is the one that gets everything. So you can, that kind of talk is good for people that ain't got shit and, you know, not used to having nothing, because they want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of a team. They want to be included. They want to feel like they're building something. And you know, she really, you guys, it's just like, he's smart. He knows how to take advantage of this girl, and she falls for it every single time, y'all. Every time. She's just like, Stevie, at the end of the day, I love him, and I don't know what's gonna go on with Stevie, but I got to get it right, because I can't go back to stripping. Okay, I can't go back. I've been practicing, y'all. She's just, everything, she don't put the last letter on the words. If y'all listen, everything is, what's wrong with you? Why you do that? What's going on? Erica finds out that Stevie J is working at some studio, so she and Scrappy go up to the studio and they decide to wait out in the parking lot for him to come out. Stevie J and Joseline come out the studio into the parking lot, and you know, Erica's sitting over there like, my man fixing to put his paws on you now. Scrappy is sitting over there, you know, with his hood crazy on, you know, he kind of like. Stevie J walks right up to Erica and was just like, you know what, I was tripping the other night. I had been drinking. I wanted to tell you, you know, I wanted to apologize to you. I shouldn't have called you a bitch. You know, it wasn't right. And, you know, right away he went up to her and said he was sorry. It was fine, because the very next day after that shit had happened, he had told Mimi, like, you know, I really do want to talk to her because that shit was foul. So, yeah, it was wrong that he did it, but it was cool that he was trying to say that he was sorry. But Scrappy had already invested his emotions and his time into beating his ass, putting them paws on him. So, you know, this sorry was not fixing to go over. No, I came out here to beat some ass, so that's what we fixing to do. Scrappy is like, did you know that this my baby mama? You must have didn't know who I am. You gotta respect me as a man, and this is my baby mama, and you know, just a whole bunch of stupid, you guys. So then Joseline is looking at Erica like, wait a minute, what's going on? Wait a minute, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? She in the background, and she just like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? She walks in, and she was just like, wait a minute. Are you fucking Stevie? Because I know there's somebody that's fucking Stevie, and I think I heard about this girl. And so Erica, now, instead of her just being like, no, I wasn't fucking Stevie, you know, Erica take it to a whole nother level, okay? So all of a sudden, you got Erica and Joseline just a yipping and a yapping right here, just a arguing. Okay, now, Scrappy is looking out the side of his eye at the two of them arguing, and then all of a sudden the shit just go wrong. They get to fighting. Everybody is down in the goddamn bushes. Stevie J got the fucking pit bull locked jaw on Scrappy's shoulder. And look, last night on Twitter, a couple of my followers was mad because Stevie J was biting him on the shoulder, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't care if somebody is fighting. When you fighting, the shit is all is fair, okay? But let me tell you something. Now, I can't fight, okay? Now, so if somebody decides to attack me and I get to fucking rolling around on the goddamn ground and everything, I'm gonna do whatever I can to hurt you. And if that means that I got to take a fucking chunk out the back of your calf, then so be it. I bet you that shit'll hurt. I bet you it'll set you back a few minutes. It's chaotic. Security is there, and you know, the women are all in the way. The security look like they really are annoyed with the women. They pick up Erica's little ass every time she yelling and screaming at them like this. They pick her ass up and take her off like she's a fucking Dancing with the Stars. She just glide off, and she laying up in the air just like this. And you know, Joseline and fell all over the place. You see the women, and this is the whole thing. Now, when some men is fixing to fight, and what you need to do is get out the damn way. Okay, I know you be trying to be there and you trying to be, you know, ride or die for your dude or whatever, but fact of the matter is that these are men. You are a woman. They way stronger than you. Chances are you gonna get your ass swung all around, and you gonna look stupid at the same damn time. It's just all that kind of commotion, you know. If shit got real serious, Stevie J is looking at Scrappy like, somebody told this nigga that we was serious. Like, did he know that we was supposed to be acting here? Nigga over there punching the damn walls and everything. Calm the fuck down, Scrappy. So yeah, that was a fight. It wasn't really a fight to me. I know Scrappy been going around on the radio stations and Twitter and all that saying that they edited the fight and that he really did beat Stevie J's ass, but I'm gonna be willing to bet that Stevie J would have been able to hold his own. He don't look like he was just gonna be a pushover. And Scrappy, your mouth is the one that's bleeding, so that's all I'm saying. Okay, ain't seen Nam Paul get thrown. Joseline meets with Stevie at her place, and she's just like, what was going on? What was going on last night? I didn't understand. Like, where she come from? Where she come from with all that? Stevie J is just like, I don't really know what she was talking about. I ain't, and you know, Joseline is just like, listen, he fucked so many people. I really don't know what he doing out there. I know I heard about him fucking some girl. I thought that was her. Now, if that wasn't her, my bad. But if I think I'm being threatened and everything, then I'm gonna have to take up for myself. So, you know, I was feeling like I was taking up for myself. She was just like, are you sure you never fucked him? And then Stevie J was like, well, I don't think I ever smashed. You sure are fucking a whole bunch of people if you don't really remember. And you saw he was not fixing to he wasn't fixing to commit to that 100%. He was just like, oh no, I don't think so. The other girls all meet up. So it's Rashida, K.Michelle, Mimi, and Erica. And Erica comes to meet them at some restaurant, and she's telling them what happened with the fight, and you know how, you know, she wrapped it all around and said that it was all Joseline's fault, when really it wasn't really all Joseline's fault. It was your fault for taking Scrappy up to the goddamn studio to beat Stevie J's ass. But you know, that's all I know. That's technicalities. Y'all don't want to hear about technicalities, right? Y'all just want to get to the meat of it. But really, Erica, it's on you. Erica tells Mimi that, you know, she disrespected you, and every time something goes down, it's always Joseline, you know, up in it. But you ain't got to worry about it, Mimi, because I got your back. So I guess Erica was like, you know, since she been in that fight with Scrappy, she done got some damn courage. But I bet you one thing. If I had to put my money on a fight between Joseline's strong ass and Erica, I would take Joseline's ass any day. Okay? All right, Erica, don't let that fucking mouth of yours write you a check that your ass can't cash. Okay? Get your ass beat if you want to. All right, you guys, so that's it. The show is just ridiculous. I love the show. It's funny to me. I don't take it seriously, but it's so much, controversy about what happens on the show. Obviously, yeah, there are people that do think that this is what really goes on in real life, and don't realize that it's, a little bit extra for television and all that. I just kind of feel like if you don't like it, don't watch it. If you need to, police your own home. If you have children there, make sure they don't watch it. It's really just as simple as that. But, people are really starting to get upset about the show. I thought that we all understood that the shit was just a whole bunch of extra, but I guess we don't. But I'm going to keep on reviewing it because really this shit is funny to me, and I crack up laughing, and then I go on about my business. But anyway, y'all, that's it. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below, okay? All right, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.